Greetings, I'm the Impoverished Player, and this is going to be a brief play of Weird Worlds Return to Infinite Space. Now, this is a roguelike game that involves around space travel and collecting various information and equipment from around the universe, making peace treaties, and getting into epic space combat. The story behind this pretty much is that you have been loaned a ship of your choice, be it a science vessel, a pirate corvette, or a Terran frigate. And your job is to gather information about the surrounding universe and its inhabitants and bring it back before your temporary ship loan is up. Now, depending upon how quickly you get through your mission and what you discover, you may get back to your home planet in time to reap the benefits of your discoveries, or you might be just a little bit late and have to pay some late fines for harboring your ship longer than necessary. So this is your start and end game at the Planet of Glory. And you have this entire expansive universe to explore. You can adjust the size according to how long you're planning on playing, but I went for the largest possible size just to ensure that more activity occurred before the video runtime was up. So we've got our vessel here, the Star Devil, which of course you can choose the name of both your ship and your captain at the beginning, but I just go with defaults. And you also have a cargo hold. Depending upon the class of ship you have, the cargo hold also varies in size. But I went for the frigate because it has the best for starting weaponry and for average cargo size. There are various interesting named planets about. Most of them are in deep space, which is the wide, expansive, empty areas here. You'll notice that there's also some blacked out, goopy looking parts of space. And this is Nebula, which vastly slows down your travel speed if you have just a standard engine. You'll see in the top here there's deep space travel speed and nebula travel speed. But you can find engines and upgrades that'll make it so that you can travel through nebula faster or deep space faster. And you basically want to get around the galaxy as quick as possible, discover as much as you can, and then immediately get back home before your time runs out. So just going to do a quick jaunt around the universe here. Start with Gemini. And occasionally you'll find items on planets. Like for example here we have a time capsule. It's got a little coin rating over top of it, which indicates how much it could be sold or bartered for. You also get a little synapse, a little story of the planet that you're visiting. It's mostly flavor, just not of great importance aside from something to read while you're flying around. So right now I'm mostly finding empty planets. Just found a new warp drive, which isn't really better than the one I currently have. But, you know, I can trade it, hopefully, for something better later on. Ooh! Let's see, replaces a conventional battery computer. So I'm going to want to put this into my systems here. You'll see that certain items have certain shapes. Weapons are all triangles. Drives are this oblong shape here. You've got your diamonds, which are your thrusters, and then your circles, which are compulsory systems. Things that may help you in random ways, like miscellaneous accessories for your ship. Ooh, gold gnat, which unfortunately can't be equipped to my ship, but I can probably trade it for a high price. Okay, Get something useful for it. Oh, black hole. Now these can appear at random, and you do not want to fly directly into them unless you have the appropriate drive to handle warped space travel. Because otherwise, you know, it's a black hole. It's gonna chew you up and spit you out. You can also find alien races to put into your storage hold and possibly trade off to other people. Like these lookout frogs or this fuzzy lummox. You don't really add much to your ship aside from tradable goods. Signature projector, duplicate ship. Okay. So this is basically a decoy device for when I'm in combat. I can make a fake ship that will confuse enemy systems. And I've discovered a massive form of space life that I can't carry with me, but it's a point of interest, and, you know, maybe the home planet will need a tourist attraction to go to. Definitely worth checking out. And this is our first bit of occupied space. You'll see on the radar there that there's one occupying ship. So we're going to engage it and find out who's here. Ah, the clackers! Now, clackers are a bird species that don't really have any concept of currency, which I kind of find, it's very uplifting to think that there's a species out here that doesn't really follow the code of currency. It basically looks at the universe around it and decides, well, I'll trade you an item for an item. No real sense of priceless or worthless, just if you have something, I will take it for something else. Also, there's a mantle here. Trade item, just sort of sitting around on the planet. So the clacker traders, not only do they have items that you can pretty much trade anything for anything, but they also give you a beacon to call upon them whenever you may need them. This has two uses, the first being that you can call up their shop anywhere in the universe, if you ever want to do more trading, but you can also call them into combat with you, and if they survive, they can be enlisted again and again. So I'm going to do some quick trading here, see what they have. Of course, I'm going to rob them blind by giving them single credit items for multi-credit items. We've got a, let's see, Graviton Implosion Drive. 20 times the speed of light, which is better than what I'm currently petering around in. So now I have a full speed bar in deep space. What other goodies do you have here? Micrometeorite gun. Let's trade a Neptunian railgun for that. Short-range projectiles that expand into particle clouds. Neat! Actually, I'm probably going to trade back for my original gun. Just because it's a 2-point item. I could trade someone else for that. Positron Scrambler Beam, I'll take that. Can have this time capsule I found. And Scrambler Beam, rotate mid-stage. Atomic Annihilation, I like the sound of that. Ah, explosive cell. Chain gun. A gluon shield. I don't know if that's better than my current shield. You know what? I will trade these railguns for this gluon shield, see if that's any better. Adequate. Minimal. Ugh, okay, no. Current shield is better. Now, when equipping your ship, the date shifts, so you're actually losing time while you're customizing. But I don't mind. Not if it means I can beef up my ship. Anti-gravity shunt. Nullifies the pull of the black hole, so now I can do black hole travel. It's going to be very helpful. Ah, there we go. Temporal flux shielding. That's what I want. Get rid of my current shielding. And put up some temporal flux. In deep space, the flux field expands and shields my entire flotilla. And it works off of anti-time flux. Yay, sci-fi. Anything else you guys have here that I might want? Oh. Monocle. And I don't think you have anything else that I want, guys. So thanks for vastly upgrading my ship, giving me some new weapons, and allowing me to navigate through the behemoth pull of a black hole. That's going to be fun to test out later.